Not all the universities that you apply to are good enough to get you the visa, by the way. It may seem like a daunting process at the very end stage when you've done everything, taken your tests, then got a good score, applied to universities, paid the application fee, got the admit. Now you probably submitted the deposit and you have your I-20 in your hands and you want to go to the university. However, certain universities have a bad reputation in front of the visa officers, due to which a rejection is potentially already preordained. So if it's basically already decided, you should know that, and you should probably prepare 10 times harder for such kind of universities. Today we're going to be talking about 5 such universities, but please note there are hundreds, if not thousands, of such universities that are bad, and the easiest way to tell would be by ranking. So I'm going to be starting with the one university that I see so often come up, and this one is Purdue University, but not the West Lafayette campus. This campus will be called Fort Wayne. Understand this, when you go to a different campus of a very reputable university, sometimes what happens is this campus may be a little bit new. It may not be as great as the other campus and may actually result in visa rejection simply because it is very easy to get into. Let me give you an example. So let's go on to Purdue on YMGrad.com. Let's search for it. The top result is West Lafayette, which is the best one. If you open that one, you will see that the world ranking that we show over here is 113. So many people are applying to it. So many people are getting rejected. All these red dots are rejections. And some people are getting accepted as well. However, if we were to go back and check for Purdue University, let's say Fort Wayne, again, you will see almost everyone applying is getting an acceptance. Almost everyone, except for one little red dot that you see over there. Okay, so everyone is getting accepted. There's no ranking mentioned over here, and what that means is that the global ranking is more than 1,000. That's why we are not showing the ranking. So essentially what that means is that the reputation is a little bit bad. You may actually see visa rejections. This is not to say, however, that you absolutely cannot get the visa. Please don't hammer me down in the comments below. Aapka visa fir bhi let's apply. You can still get the visa, but at the end of the day, you will have to prepare harder, you will have to be lucky on that day, and you will have to get yourself in front of an officer that is a little bit more lenient, so to speak. Remember, this also applies to many other campuses, not just Purdue, but many other universities. I'll give you examples, but you could also do Purdue University, and this one is Northwest. It will still look exactly the same. Anyone applying is getting an admit, and hence, as you can understand, the university may not be the best ranked university. We don't even show the ranking for the same reason. Let's talk about university number 2 on my list, and that is also one that so many people apply to and go to. This one is none other than Governors State University. Governors State University, this one right over here. As you can see, hardly anyone applying to it. If someone applies, they get an admit easily, and you can see that there's no ranking next to it as well. It may be a public university, but at the end of the day, when universities have a bad ranking, what visa officers think is, why don't you actually go ahead, study in your own country? You can potentially get a better university than this in your own country, then why are you going to the US? So clearly they think that, okay, this person must be going to settle down there, because their only goal is to just go to any university whatsoever. They don't care about the ranking, don't care about the rating. Hence, we should offer them a rejection instead. And that's how you get rejections. Please note that people going to this university still do get acceptances for the visa as well. Like I said, it's not a mandate, but acceptance rates are lower. Another very common one that I want to show you over here is Cleveland State. Cleveland State University. Let's just talk about that one as well. Again, as you can see, anyone applying is getting an admit, right? The yellow dots are applications who have not updated their status, but still, whoever has updated their status, there's not even a single rejection. And as you can see, no ranking next to it as well. Same criteria. Let's talk about the next one. Another one which is an example of a spin-off of a good university. This one is Texas A&M, and this one will be Kingsville actually. So we want to write Kingsville. Let's just do that. Oh, it's not showing. Let's just try to find it here. Texas A&M Kingsville. Here it is. All right. So again, once you go to this one also, you will see a similar trend. Green dots and yellow dots only. Nothing in terms of a rejection, no ranking, while Texas A&M as such is considered to be a very good university, but the Kingsville campus, not so much. The final university on my list, number 5, is Wichita State University. So if we type in over here, Wichita State University, again, you will see a very similar trend. Hardly any rejections, if at all, right? Again, no ranking, and a lot of people get rejected for this one as well. Now, these are just 5 names, and it was difficult for me to find 5 such names because there's so many names of universities that people are getting rejections in terms of visa for. And I encourage you, if you are going to any university, you're not really sure. See, if you go to a decent university, a good university, right? Whatever university name you might want to write, you will be able to see a good ranking of that university on our website. It doesn't have to be, the topmost universities only. It can be something like Northeastern as well, which is a, tier 1 to tier 2 good quality university, if you check, right? And you will see that the ranking is still somewhere close to 203 on a global scale. A lot of people are applying to it as well, as you can see in the data that loads up over here. So at the end of the day, people apply to good universities, easily get admits. People apply to the bad universities where almost no one is applying, and the chart is not looking like this. You are destined to almost have a hard visa interview, right? Wherein you will have a tough nut to crack in front of you. I hope you understand how to check it. Check the ranking that we've posted over here. It should be over there. This logo should be there. And the other thing is, check that other people are applying. Some people are getting rejections also. That's how you know that you are still going to a decent university. All right. I hope this helps. And if you need help with your visa interview preparation, we have mock interviews for you from people who have decades of experience in training. These visa experts will be able to train you, guide you, support you till you get your visa in your hands. And you can do that by going on to, again, YMGrad.com services, and then you can just search for the US visa mock interview service, which I'm doing right here. And as you can see, you can join in to this service and we can start working with you in terms of the mocks directly. All right. I hope this helps. You can also reach out to me on WhatsApp if you need, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye and take care. Thank you so much.